Edinburgh Shine the Light reality TV show concludes first screening process. United Kingdom awaits appointment of Nigerian ministers to boost diplomatic ties. Airport employee dies after being sucked into jet engine. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Details of the news, I am Priska Wankwo. Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Onyeka Chukwu Ibezim has reassured that the Professor Chukwuma Soludo administration is poised to revitalize the sports sector of the state as part of efforts towards improving the state's economy. Deputy Governor Ibezim stated this at the grand finale of the Anambra Sports Solution Festival held at Okara Township Stadium. Government House correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo tells us more.
Vision High School Nnewi North, Ide Secondary School Enugu Njikoka Local Government Area, and Rosa Mystica Girls Agolo respectively took overall first, second, and third positions, smiling home with checks of 1.5 million naira, 1 million naira, and 500,000 naira. Washington Memorial Grammar School, Onitsha. Uncle Ralph the Great Academy, respectively, came first in under 17 and 13 football. Bishop Crowder Seminary School, Oka, and Anglican Girls Secondary School, Onitsha, came first in male and female cricket, among other winners. The Deputy Governor, who noted that the sports sector is one of the major pillars of the present administration, said the sector will be revived and positioned in a way to attract sports lovers from across the globe, thereby increasing the gross domestic product of the state and as well showcasing the sports talents in the state to the world. Dr. Ibezim, while identifying the lucrativeness and benefits of the sports, encouraged students in the state to, apart from their course of study, to embrace sports, as according to him, sports can make one rich and also contributes to longevity.
The governor came with a full bank in all areas of life for the Anambra. Sports being one of the pillars, sports development, starting from the youth, the world level. He says it every day that this sports development has to be a bottom-up approach.
In a remark, the chairman, Anambra Sports Commission, Mr. Estate Onyedum, explained that over 600 schools registered for the Solution School Sports Festival, which kicked off on the 17th of May 2023 and featured football, basketball, volleyball, table tennis, chess, taekwondo, swimming, Scrabble, and cricket, among others, revealing that outstanding athletes in the competition will represent Anambra State at the upcoming National Sports Festival in September this year.
Outstanding students, athletes for this competition will go on to represent Anambra at the upcoming National Youth Games, which we hold in September this year.
In an interview, the Transition Committee Chairman for Anocha Local Government Area, Chief Gerard Ozo, while commending Professor Chukwuma Soludo for meaningfully engaging the youths through the sports sector, observed that when the youths are engaged, crime and criminality will reduce drastically and the society will be a better place to live in, even as he recommended that the state government should sustain the Anambra Sports Solution Initiative in the interest of the state and the teeming youth.
The state government must continue to do this exercise. After this year, let them do more programs, because you can see that our people appreciate it. The stadium is full to the capacity. A lot of people are here to witness what happens. So, more and more investment in the sports ministry. We keep the youth out of crime.
The coach of Vision High School, Nnewi North LGA, Mr. Godwin Bakam, and the Ide Secondary School, Enugu Njikoka LGA, Mr. Bethel Odionye, whose schools respectively took secondary schools overall first and second positions in a competition, thanked God for giving them victory and promised to prepare their teams the more for future local, national, and international competitions. The event featured presentations of medals, prizes, and trophies to the athletes by Deputy Governor Ibezim. From
The first stage of screening process for the maiden edition of Anambra Chandelight Reality TV show has been concluded, with participants expressing and appreciating the organizers for the platform to showcase and harness their talents. Correspondent Kinechukwu Chukwudi filed in this report.
Participants who turned out in their number for the third day of the screening displayed various talents such as dancing, singing, acting, and other entertaining crafts. The managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Sachido Obidiegu, emphasized that the reality television show is a platform to showcase and nurture talents that abound in Anambra State in line with the state government's effort in providing skills for youths while also showcasing the rich cultural heritage in the communities. Sachido called on well-meaning Indianambra to be part of the show in order to support the youth and help the state develop.
We saw that vacuum and we felt that there's a need to fill that gap in Anambra State. We tried to provide a platform for especially the youth of Anambra to express themselves, to have an unusual platform, to express themselves. So essentially that's what you're seeing here. And as the MD of ABS today, this is part of, my legacy, project.
The director of programs of ABS, Mrs. Nneka Ehunife, revealed that those who passed the audition stage will still undergo 3 more elimination stages for the eventual winner to emerge after 60 days of being at the reality TV show house. Nollywood veteran actor Chief Amechi Monago expressed joy for the level of talent on display at the audition, which he emphasized that the reality TV show is a good platform to discover new talents, which will fill the gap for emerging Nollywood entertainment industry.
Well, this one is a good one. I want to believe that a lot is to be achieved. The organizers, they've done well.
Some of the judges, a veteran Nollywood actor, Prince Uche Ndigwe, and Miss Sandra Abba, noted that talents abound in the state and the reality TV show provides a veritable platform to showcase and harness such talents, advising participants who scaled through the auditioning to go sharpen their talents for the show.
Upcoming high for for the past 4 days, Anambra State with a lot of talent.
Nice platform because we are able to see a lot of persons, a lot of youths, not just in Anambra State, some youths who came from outside Anambra State to showcase their talent.
A dancer who got a yes from the judges, Mr. Ifeanyi Chukwuma, and Miss Chiamaka Akubike, who also got a yes from the judges for her singing, expressed happiness in the reality TV show and noted that they will be the eventual winners.
The only thing worse than being blind is having a sight with no vision, says a visually impaired author, Mr. Chinemeze Austin, who paid a visit to the managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Sachido Obidiegu. Correspondent Blessing Dennis was there for the ABS and brought back this report.
Mr. Austin, who hails from Umuoba Nam, Anambra East Local Government Area in Anambra State, is the author of the book Transformation of Mathematics for Senior Secondary School, published in 2021. The book is designed to give students a breath of fresh air in mathematics. The author, who obtained a Bachelor and Master of Science degrees in mathematics from the University of Maiduguri, is said to use his book to simplify difficulties students encounter in studying mathematics with the aid of simplified illustration and examples. Narrating his ordeal, Mr. Austin said that the textbook took him 10 years to produce, saying that he lost his sight while writing chapter 29 of the textbook, but that with the spirit of mathematics and need to cater for the academic needs of students, he completed the book despite his sight problem. He said that he lost his sight due to intense pressure from the computer while editing the book. The mathematician appealed to lovers of education, people in government, public-spirited individuals, and well-meaning Nigerians to assist him in restoring his sight through surgery.
Because this is where the solution lies. We're talking about the mantra, solution is here. So with this mathematics, there will be no more failure in mathematics as far as Anambra State and Nigeria is concerned. My sight can be restored or rejuvenated by surgery. So please, I am appealing passionately to lovers of education, the power brokers, people in government. You will help me, give me financial succor for me to restore my sight through surgery.
Responding, the ABS boss, Sachido, described Mr. Austin as an intellectual guru who has so much to give to the society, emphasizing that Nigeria has a way of coming to the end of the vulnerable because they believe so much in humanity. He joined his voice to call on the public to support Mr. Austin, expressing optimism. When he regains his sight, he will do more by writing other books that will benefit students and Nigerians at large.
You know, an intellectual of his bent would have so much more to give to this society. I want to believe that when he regains his sight, he will do more other books. You know, he will publish, he will write and publish more books which will benefit our children and even our children unborn.
From ABS Corporate Headquarters in Oka, Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
Nigeria's major challenge is psychological, and just one good people-oriented policy could change the trajectory of our development, reduce incidents of substance use disorders, and address the rising cases of mental health challenges in the country. This was the aggregate of views of speakers at the continuing education and training workshop organized by the National Association of Clinical Psychologists, NAC, for their members in Oka. Correspondent David Obokwasali has the report.
Workshop hosted by the Department of Psychology, Nnamdi Azikiwe University Oka, has as theme Psychological Assessment and Management of Substance Use Disorder. The two-day workshop, which is carried out physically and virtually, sought to update members' knowledge and capacity on issues concerning substance use disorder assessment and management and other new and topical issues and tools in clinical psychology, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, addiction severity index, screening test, and motivational interviewing. Leading the discussion with a look at the overview of substance use disorder in Nigeria, the National President, National Association of Clinical Psychologists, Professor Emmanuel Abikoye, said a careful policy direction that will prioritize the needs of Nigerians will be the first step in addressing the rising cases of mental health challenges in the society and reduce the tendency to resort to substance use and abuse to cope with unhealthy situations. Professor Abikoye also urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to sign into law the Nigerian Council of Psychologists Establishment Bill, saying when operational, the law will help Nigerians seeking psychological services to have easy and affordable access to quality and professional help. In a response after being inducted as an honorary fellow of the Nigerian Association of Clinical Psychologists, the Vice-Chancellor Nnamdi Azikiwe University Oka, Professor Charles Esimone, promised that the university will invest in and commercialize a digital psychoanalytic tool developed by the university that will help in providing support to people seeking psychological services.
I want to thank NACP in a special way for this honor. Call me anytime, give me any assignment as a fellow. You count on me, I'll deliver.
Other speakers at the training, including the immediate past president, Nigerian Psychological Association, Professor Michael Ezenwa, Chairman, Board of Trustees, Nigerian Association of Clinical Psychologists, Professor Peter Bibo, and the renowned clinical psychologist, Professor Harry Obinwosu, said the increasing rate of substance use disorders are due to public policies made by people in government, urging policymakers to bear the mental health of the populace in mind when making policies. Later in an interview with the ABS, the head Department of Psychology, Nnamdi Azikiwe University Oka, Dr. Chukwemeka Okoye, expressed happiness that the department is hosting this year's workshop and said that the workshop will better equip clinical psychologists, especially the participants, with the necessary tools to withstand the burst of drug and other dangerous substance use and abuse in the country. From Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Oka, I am David Okwasi reporting for ABS News.
Over 70 youths across the states have been registered into the 2023 Great Skill Acquisition and Empowerment Scheme, which will run for a period of 6 months to 1 year. The event, which doubles as the birthday celebration of the founder and president of the Great Anambra Youth Renaissance Initiative, Gary, Mr. Eluka Ebunike, was held at the night of St. Malumba Hall, Onitsha. Correspondent Faith Onyemuchi has the details.
Great Anambra Youth Renaissance Initiative Gary is a non-governmental organization committed to building and empowering young people through skills, training, empowerment, mentorship, scholarship, and lots more. In his opening remark, the chairman on the occasion, Chief Austin Ogwejofor, commended Gary for impacting the lives of young people positively. Chief Ogwejofor, who was represented by Engineer Chekube Ochiara, charged the participants to be focused on their learning while promising his full support.
We are here for a better future for our youth. Crime rate in Anambra State will reduce with this innovation. With the help of our new governor, Soludo, by the grace of God, Anambra will be great again with him.
Addressing the new intakes, the Commissioner for Youth Development, Anambra State, Honorable Patrick Ahamba, said the program falls in line with the vision of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's One Youth, Two Skills initiative, targeted at equipping every Anambra youth with at least one skill, adding that the Ministry of Youth Development will partner with Gary on the project.
Anambra State government would like to partner with Gary area of skill acquisition, empowerment program, because I've been monitoring what the Gary is doing. I saw a whole lot of commitments, dedication, and passion.
In an interview with the ABS, the president of Gary, Mr. Eloka Ibunike, said the NGO understands the place of the youth in the agenda of the state government, pointing out that this is the foundation's little way of supporting the vision of the state government to arm every Anambra youth with at least one skill. Mr. Ibunike appreciated the MD Texmaco Limited, Mrs. Chikodiri Umako, MD Anik Wires and Cables, Mrs. Rita Achuzim, the Commissioner for Environment, Honorable Felix Odumegu, the Executive Director, Anambra Internal Revenue Service, Dr. Christian Madubuku, among other affluent individuals sponsoring the project for the past 3 years.
Today we are celebrating them for all they've been doing for Gary. It is not easy to get people together to put up their resources for other persons that they do not know. From registration, we start the scrutiny till we get to the point that we've selected 100 persons out of 500.
Cutting of cake, presentation of award and medal to Gary ambassadors and sponsors form the highlight of the events. From the night of Semulumba Hall, Onitsha, Faith Onyemuchi reporting for ABS.
Still to come on the news tonight, United Kingdom awaits appointments of Nigerian ministers to boost diplomatic ties. Airport employee dies after being sucked into jet engine. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of Koibo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. We pause here for a public service announcement. The news returns after now. Stay tuned.
A peak protein breakfast gets you up to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes through his work feeling good and always with a smile. Mommy is always filled with confidence. My sister is always in tune. And for me, learning new things becomes absolute fun. Because all day and every day, the peak goes on.
Start your day with a peak protein breakfast. Peak.
You're welcome back to the news. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Richard Montgomery, has said that the United Kingdom, UK, is waiting the appointment of ministers by President Bola Tinubu before taking steps to strengthen collaboration. Montgomery, who spoke to newsmen in Abuja, said the UK government had identified 6 areas in which both countries could strengthen cooperation and explore new areas to build upon for mutual benefits. Meanwhile, President Tinubu will return to Nigeria on Tuesday, there before the Salah celebrations, barring any last-minute change. The president will spend the Salah holiday in Lagos State, his first official visit to the nation's commercial hub since he became president on May 29. This is confirmed by a presidential source. According to the source, an advance team has already been dispatched ahead of the president's arrival to receive him in Lagos on Tuesday. An airport employee has died after being sucked into a passenger plane engine in Texas. Officials say the worker was ingested into the engine of a Delta plane that was taxiing towards its gate when one engine turned on. The worker's employer say an initial investigation shows the incident was unrelated to safety procedures, but it is not yet clear how it happened. An investigation is also being carried out by a government agency. The National Transportation Safety Board said it had been in contact with Delta Airlines and was in the information gathering process at this point. The plane, an Airbus A319, arrived San Antonio on Friday night from Los Angeles International Airport. Officials have not yet named the employee of Unified Aviation, which Delta Airlines contracts for ground crew operations. The family of the late Mr. Ben Oko Chichi, popularly known as Nzadie of Umuatula village in Ugoku, Njikoka local government area, has completed the final funeral rites of their father, the late Mr. Oko Chichi, who was aged 86 and was the father of a staff of accounts department and Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS, Miss Oluchi Oko Chichi. Correspondent Blessing Dennis was there and now reports.
Born on 18th September 1937, the late Mr. Oko Chichi died on 23rd March 2023 after a brief illness and has been buried according to his wish. His funeral ceremony, which attracted members of the Catholic Men Organization CMO, Catholic Women Organization CWO, the ABS family, relatives, friends and well-wishers, had the late Mr. Oko Chichi described as an intelligent, enthusiastic, strong, energetic, hardworking and bona fide member and secretary of the CMO, St. Mark's Catholic Church in Uguku. In his sermon, the officiating priest, Reverend Father Everestus Ezekwenna, described death as inevitable and irreversible, urging everyone to prepare for the journey to heaven, which according to him is filled with joy in eternity. Reverend Father Ezekwenna prayed God to grant the bereaved family the fortitude to bear the inseparable loss.
Ihe niile bụ n'aka Chineke ka ọ dị. Onye bịara n'ụwa Chineke kpọtara ya. Onye nwụrụ anwụ Chineke kpọrọ ya. Anyị nwa dị ndụ Chineke hapụrụ anyị. Onye nwụrụ anwụ Chineke kpọrọ ya. Ndị ahụ ha bịa nwụrụ Chineke mee ka ọ dị otu a. Ihe niile dị n'aka Chineke.
In speeches, the children of the deceased, Mr. Ifeanyi Chukwu and Chukwebuka, Cynthia and Oluchi, described their father's demise as a painful and traumatic, noting that he was a man of peace, a leader, friend, protector, and counselor.
He's a noble man and he's a straightforward person.
My father is a man of peace. He's a humble man. He's somebody that, when you want to describe him, you can say he's a man of God. He's a man that likes peace, that can give up everything for humanity. In fact, he's a philanthropist.
I'm praying that God will accept. It's not that God will, because I know that God has accepted him already. Sure, he gets that he will rest in God's hands and also look after us, because I know that he's still seeing us.
The managing director of the ABS, Sachido Obidiegu, represented by the director of engineering, Engineer Paul Okoye, prayed God to accept the late Mr. Oko Chichi's soul into his bosom.
To commiserate with our colleague, Miss Oluchi Oko Chichi, and the mom, Mrs. Oko Chichi, who also worked with us in ABS. I had to say sorry and to tell them to take heart, because what happened to them also happened to all of us.
Condolences by the relatives and friends climaxed the burial ceremony. From Umuatulu village, Enuguku, in Njikoka local council area, Blessing Dennis, ABS News.
Remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS in many parts of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. You can also follow us on Twitter at ABS Radio TV and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website. It's www.absradiotv.com. To end the news this evening, a recap of the main points. Anambra State Deputy Governor Dr. Ibezim has reassured in the Anambra of revitalized sports sector. Anambra Chandelight reality TV show has concluded its first screening process. United Kingdom is awaiting appointment of Nigerian ministers to boost diplomatic ties. Airport employee has died after being sucked into jet engine. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that ends the evening news at this time on ABS Television. Thanks for watching. I am Priska Mongo. Good evening and have a wonderful night rest.
The new Velvet